Hello guys, welcome back to another scary story time, but this time it's about a ghost named Peggy. So Peggy was just a normal ghost that lived inside my old house when I was 8. This story is really old, by the way. Peggy, I met her on an app where you talk to ghosts. It's basically an Ouija board app. I forgot the name of it. But Peggy would always say things like, run, hide, run for your life, go here, go there, do this, do that, all the time to me, and would say, I'm probably going to kill you or something like that. And I also asked her about what she thought about Jesus and God. I used to be religious, now I'm not, so please don't mention Christianity on my channel, even if I do it this just once. But when I asked her, she said a whole bunch of horrible things about them. And she'd always talk about Anna, this girl named Anna, who isn't a ghost but a demon. And she always told me, there's something out there. And I was like, what? What's out there? She said, I don't know. And she'd be like, Anna's chasing me, help me. Or she would ask for help even when nothing's happening. And I got really confused. But I tried to tell her to go run because I felt worried about her, since I know how bad it is in the spirit realm. But she didn't ever listen to me and was only rude when I tried to be nice, you know? So, eventually I didn't respond to any of those comments that she always made, or whenever she tried to make me do something, because I knew she would just, trying to be pranking me. Until one day I finally decided to listen, because she told me to go into my room, but this time, I had brought Arlo with me, my bird, on my shoulder. Once we got in there, I laid on my bed and started talking to her a bit more until she said, I'm behind you. I looked behind me, I did not see anything, but I heard tiny whispers in my ear and, felt really anxious for some reason, though I had a feeling the app was faking. Well, I didn't believe whatever the app said was true, because I always thought that apps where you talk to ghosts, they always made up the ghost and used AI or something like that. But this was the first time I ever felt anxious about a ghost when I was 8. And then Arlo turned around too, and then Arlo started whistling louder than ever, and she looked really panicked. Because animals can actually see ghosts. And my parakeets were also involved with this, because whenever I left them alone, I'd come back seeing them all just traumatized. And when I came back from school, they'd always look traumatized too. Eventually, probably 1 or 2 years later, me and Winnie, we were having a play date over at my old house too. And then I was like, I suddenly remembered Peggy after so long and decided that we should both talk to her again. So I re-downloaded the same exact app, and then we started talking to her, but this time she acted a lot more innocent. She was like, no, I didn't say that. Whenever I said, why did you want to murder me? Why did you do that? She was like, I never did that in the first place. And I got really confused. But, the Babadook, which is, I recommend you search him up if you don't know who he is. He also seemed to know who, Peggy was too. So, I think she was a real ghost. But that isn't all. I also heard footsteps in my house, tapping and whispering all the time when I was home alone, so that was definitely Peggy. And plus, things would move on their own, things would fall, and I even had more dreams about, I had nightmares predicting things. So, one of my nightmares was, I was in my house, everything seemed normal other than me having 2 TVs in my room, which I don't have. But I didn't think much of it until I went into the halls, and then things started moving on their own, like every little thing in the house. The washing machine, the dishwasher, the doors started opening and closing, same with the cabinets, the refrigerator, everything. And there were even banging and things falling, things shaking. And then I asked my mom, what's going on? And she was like, I don't know. And then so me, my mom, and my little brother all went downstairs. And then my little brother started getting possessed out of nowhere. And had his eyes were glowing light blue, and he had light blue marks that were glowing on his body, like for a few seconds. And then after that, I immediately woke up and I was really scared, but I went to the bathroom, and then something fell on its own. That's a huge sign. This is a dream predicting thing. But another dream, the next night, I had a dream just like that, but it was slightly different. It was where I was in my house. Again, everything was normal. I only had one TV like I usually do, until I went downstairs, and then I heard the doorbell ring. So I opened the door. I went outside. I didn't see anyone at all, which was pretty strange. So I looked around the neighborhood to see this yellow guy who had no face. He was just all yellow with wrinkly skin. Say he's like in a green screen suit, but yellow instead of green, for example. And then I came up to him, I was like, hello, and then he immediately started running away from me. I don't remember the rest of this dream, but I eventually forgot about it when I woke up. But I went out, I was going to the bathroom, did what I had to. I went out, and then I felt this like tall, I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like something tall, big and scary, like a ghost went through me, and I could feel something moving my hair, which was really creepy. And there could have been a chance I was hallucinating, but I did see a whole bunch of ghosts in my house very often, which meant my old house is pretty haunted, and I'm pretty sure it still is to this day. But ever since more people came in, it hasn't been that crazy anymore like it used to, which is a good thing. But another scary story, I'll add another one in this video. The second one is currently, just happened a few days ago, and it's not really, finished yet. It isn't that much, but I just moved in December, and I'm currently in my new house still right now, laying on my bed alone, and it's really dark, so I'm really scared right now because, the door, I keep on hearing creepy sound, like weird loud sounds from the kitchen, and I think I might be hallucinating, but I do see the same person who's very tall, like this. I keep on seeing the same person that's very tall with long spiky hair just moving around. I really hope I'm just hallucinating, but the doors even open on their own for some reason, like in the middle of the night when it's literally like 12 a.m. 12 at night, and I'm really scared. But I don't really have much more to say, but I will talk more about what's happening right now in my new house if anything else weird happens. But bye guys, and thank you for listening, and sorry about how crappy I am at obbies.